An empty fuel tank to a car was filled with A type of petrol. When the tank was half empty, it was filled with B type of petrol. Again, when the tank was half empty, it was filled with A type of petrol. When the tank was empty, half empty again, it was filled with B type of petrol. At this time, what was the percentage of A type of petrol in the tank? So let's assume that this is the tank and the volume of this tank is 100. And the question is telling me that an empty tank is filled with A type of petrol. So this entire tank is filled with A. So we have 100A in here. Now, when the tank was half empty, so this tank is half empty. So that means volume is 100 and only 50 is left. 50A is left. It was filled with B type of petrol. So the rest of the 50 is filled with B. So we have 50B in here. Again, when the tank was half empty, now the tank is half empty again. So that means volume of the tank is 100 and only 50 is left. So out of this 50, how much is B and how much is A? When the tank is half empty, that means that half of B is gone and half of A is gone. So that means we have in here half of B, that means 25B is here, and half of A is 25A is here. Alright, and the rest of the 50 is filled with A type of petrol. Rest of the 50 is filled with A. So that means we have in total, we have here 50 plus 25, we have here 75A and 25B. Okay, this much is clear. When the tank was half empty again, now the tank is half emptied again. So that means that volume is 100 and only 50 is left. But out of this 50, how much is A and how much is B? So that means that when the tank is half empty, so that means half of B is gone and half of A is gone. So half of 25 is 25 divided by 2, we get 2 ones are 2 and 2 2s are 4, 12.5. So that means out of this 50, 12.5 is B and half of A, that means 75 by 2, we get 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14, 37.5 is A. Alright, this much is clear. And it was filled with B type of petrol. So the rest of the 50 is filled with B. Question is asking us at this time, what was the percentage of A type of petrol in the tank? Now we know that the volume of the tank is 100 and out of this 100, 37.5 is A. So that means 37.5% of the tank is filled with A. So your option C is the correct one.